Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Things already rolling. Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
Well, Peter, I'll be looking out for the mischievous Danny Carr.
De Bruyne! De Bruyne! Delightful! A finish right from the top drawer. And that's got him off to a flyer.
The perfect show of intent. Great purpose, great industry, and great confidence.
You just know there is no stopping that.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
Madrid are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Shevchenko. Odegaard. De Bruyne.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Just eases him off the ball. Serginho. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Odegaard. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And the pass is intercepted. Right, Shevchenko. Nicely weighted ball. He's picked his way through. Goes for a shot! That's a good run down the left. He is through here. Now can he find... Shoots! It's fallen kindly here. He's got a goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
And that's great movement from him. He instinctively knew that the ball was going to come back out and put himself where he needed to be. The sort of thing you just can't teach.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it. Now they have it. Madrid are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Now it's Yamal. Can he finish?
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Well, we expected better, and so did he. Tries to play it through. Yamal. Odegaard, the arch schemer, always looking to get the team going. Oh, that was vital. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. De Bruyne aimed beyond the defence. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Short changes him with that pass. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
He's found a way through, and he couldn't finish.
Fernando Torres deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Figo. Oh, that's fabulous. Thinks about the shot. Caught offside that time. Odegaard. And it's Robertson. Now here's the delivery.
Well, they were never going to allow him to receive that. Such close attention.
Kimmich. Robertson gets across to intercept that. Serginho. Neither of these two want to come off second best. He's on it, can he get away? That is lovely. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Now it's Torres. Great defending, strong and determined. And it's Figo. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Serginho. Shevchenko. Saliba gets it away. This is a promising build-up. Not the most accurate pass. Carvajal. Rijkaard cuts out the pass. Serginho. And it's Kimmich.
There will be one
Nice sequence of passes, this. And this is... And he shoots! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. Reflections on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon.
Volunteers for each block, please report to the staff room immediately.
So, into the second half.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Saliba wins the duel this time. Turns back here, probably the best option. Defending was strong and firm. Robertson is one whose deliveries we all know about. Looking to play him in.
That's positional gold.
And the finish! Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
You can never be too safe with someone like him around. They got away with that.
And he's intervened well there. Kimmich. Serginho. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Cristiano Ronaldo! And kept out by the most elastic of stage.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's De Bruyne.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
And here's Shevchenko. And here's Yamal. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Stood up well to him there. Figo. Figo. Good, strong midfield running here. Raul. Now it's Torres. Now it's Odegaard. Tries to pass it through. And this is De Bruyne. He has found the way through. Carvajal is onto this. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Now it's Cristiano right there. So much time and space here. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 21.
So we're ready to go.
Raul. Coming on the field is number 7, Batistuta.
That is some save from De Gea.
Oh, what a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be psychologically pivotal.
It's Figo. And this is Ronaldo. Shevchenko. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Gerrard. A picture of focus and alertness. Robertson. Looking for the run. He's through here. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Carvajal. And Robertson. And it's De Bruyne. He's found a way through. Drives it in.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Now it's De Bruyne. Kimmich. Figo. Shevchenko. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. De Ligt gets over and intercepts. Gerrard. Ødegaard. That pass has been well intercepted. Figo. Good purposeful running this. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Batistuta. Madrid can breathe again, just.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Carvajal looking for options for movement. And he's managed to get free. Driven in. Tries to get it clear. Couldn't squeeze it through. Ball is over the line.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 14, De Bruyne.
And it's Vince. Knocks it into space.
Number 19.
It's made its way to it.
Substitution.
Right.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Kimmich. Neymar. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. The referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that's a tough one. Losing is never good, but this one feels especially hard to take. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. We're up and running then. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, here's someone I really like the look of in Ruben Dias, a proper defender, someone who does the simple things well, very well in fact, and he rarely makes mistakes. A bit of a throwback to some of the defenders I played with back in the day. A good leader too.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Park Ji-sung tries to play it through. Hazard. He is through here. Totti. Raya claims comfortably. Shevchenko. A probing pass. He's through here. He's had a shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Serginho really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Madrid with the corner, they're first. Can he finish? Nearly, but not quite.
Serginho is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Totti. He's picked his way through.
Such good technique.
Crosses it in here. He leaps for it. Goal! Inter! It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
There's the shot! Goal! Remarkable, all square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, and the analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Yeah, the goal was really well worked. Look, the game is a constant search for space, and he found a pocket.
So they have it all to do again.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop. Just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Can he get on the end of this? Cristiano Ronaldo crosses. Ah, he's given it away. Serginho. Inter Milan are looking to break at pace, and it's Serginho. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And Messi! It's bounced back off the post. A poorly directed kick from the keeper. He's given it away. Can he get it through? Oh, it's Park Ji-sung. Oh, that's fabulous. Chance! And he has kept it out somehow.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Xabi Alonso goes short. Shevchenko! Firm header just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
Out for a throw. And here's Shevchenko. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. 30 minutes gone. Cafu. Now the ball, towering header. Oh, it's a fair try, but just off target.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Hernandez gets across to intercept that. Serginho is one whose deliveries we all know about. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. He's a sharp little ball here. Park Ji-sung. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Threads one in. Now it's Yamal. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played. Well stopped.
And here's Azar. Azar. This is a promising build-up. Big chance! Goal! Inter! And they've got their lead back. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other.
He's in one-on-one. Oh, shooting chance! He's got a goal! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Real chance! And it's there! They are purring, truly purring. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration...
Shot, surely!
Habrá 3 minutos de
Cafu.
descuento.
Cute ball now, how can he reach it?
And this is Park Ji-sung. Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
Serginho. And it's Messi. Alonso! Oh, the ball's run loose here. That's the end of the first 45. Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second.
Se ha encontrado un niño de pelo castaño de unos 5 años que viste camiseta azul y gorra roja y dice haberse perdido. Se ruega a su padre que acude a recogerlo a la puerta 26. Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 9.
And here is the first touch of the second half.
Serán sustituidos por
Madrid come out for this second half with a different lineup. The manager has made a big call here. And it's Messi. That is good strength. And he shoots! Madrid have their second corner now. Back it goes. Can he finish? Corner number 3 coming up. And he's there to clear it. Inter Milan are looking to go forward now. Yamal. Madrid come out this half somewhat altered.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
And he's had it nicked away.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Ruben Dias.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Not the most accurate pass. He has found the way through. Is there any support? He might not need it. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Yamal. This might spell danger. He's having a shot! It's hit the uprights. Shot at goal! And the keeper has done enough. Top stop.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Great vision. Space for him to turn and look. That is lovely. And it's Kimmich. And this is Messi. And the finish! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught napping. Yamal's cross. Picked out brilliantly.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Shoots! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And that is a little undercooked. And here's Yamal. He's got away. Well, that pass isn't the best. Kimmich. Now it's Shevchenko. Madrid perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Inter Milan couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Shevchenko looking to receive it in space.
Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed.
And this is Shevchenko. Aimed beyond the defence. And this is Hazard. Chance for a shot! Oh, they can break here. And it's Figo. Spread neatly.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 23, el dorsal 10, Messi, el dorsal 7, Cristiano Ronaldo. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 22, el dorsal 21, Neymar, el dorsal 17. Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Marquinhos. Oh, they could be caught out here. Rijkaard is always looking to break lines. Hazard. Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this. It's Hazard! Smashing save, really good save that.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
It's their second corner of the game. They've played it short. There's the delivery. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And now they can spring out of defence. And it's made its way to him. Rijkaard. 5 minutes left on the clock. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Rijkaard. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And here's Figo. And this is Neymar. Takes a shot! And another try! Corner number 4 coming up here. Oh, good effort! Hit with his hand, but couldn't steer it in. From confirmation that there will be 2-minute stoppage time.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And that will be it. Madrid cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling, at times unplayable, who simply brushed them off. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So things are underway. So, Jim, tell me this. Who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required.
This time, surely! They've scored!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Persib Bandung finding themselves unexpectedly behind. And they've got a throw. No, he's not getting his way this time. Well, that is one way to stop him. Messi. And that's an excellent interception. Great chance! And he's stuck it away. 2, and we've barely begun here. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react. There's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Madrid are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
2-0 ahead already. It's been an almost perfect start. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Bale. And he shoots! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting again in a trice, and they are soaring. More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Well, how's that for composure, Peter? You can see the keeper tried to put as much pressure on him by staying upright, but it didn't faze him, not in the slightest.
Shevchenko! And no mistake, they are purring, truly purring. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Hernandez. And Serginho. And it's Shevchenko. Messi. That is good alertness. Oh, now he can run away with it. Goes for a shot! Well taken goal. And they're threatening to fly away here.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Madrid are having a ball here.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Serginho charging forward, the ball at his feet. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, easy pickings there. Yamal. Now it's Bale. And this is Shevchenko. Serginho.
You have to expect that from everyone now.
The ball is loose and the chase is on. Yamal. Now it's come to nothing. Azar. And Silvestre. And the through ball. And it's made its way to him. Oh, right place, right time. And he's played it back. And it's Edmilson. He's on it. Can he get away? Madrid looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Looking to play him in. Oh, that's fabulous. chance! Goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
And that's it. Well, thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. So bring it on. Hike, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So off we go then.
Raphael Varane is someone I've always liked a lot for his incredible discipline and intelligence, Peter. So often having to play a covering role for a more aggressive partner, he really has made that style his own.
Yeah, that's something for which he has rightly received a lot of praise in view of the kind of players he's been paired with down the years.
Yeah, and something he can do thanks to his great recovery pace and an outstanding sense of positioning too.
And it's Messi. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it. It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Spread neatly. Well read. Nice interception. Conte. Serginho. Modric. That's been cut out. Well played. Hakimi. Strokes it back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
It has been a rather gentle affair so far. Conte. And here's Shevchenko. Great ball, and he's in here. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
The most accurate pass. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Always onto this. He's in one-on-one. Goes down, but nothing given. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Mbappe. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Well, caution is dominating proceedings. This isn't meeting expectations.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And this is Shevchenko. Good claim, no margin for error there.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Madrid clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
That has been cut short. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Right, Shevchenko. Yamal. Shevchenko. Conte.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Hakimi. Messi. And Yamal. Hakimi.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Looking for the run. Oh, super find. He is through here. Delivery from Mbappe. That's a decent clearance. Now it's Bale. Serginho. Floated through. And it's Neymar. Kukçu. Right, Shevchenko. Hernandez kept his eye on it, and he's there. And it's Messi. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Yamal. Driving forward. And this is Shevchenko. Well, a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. Yamal. They're urging him to shoot. Yep, it's a corner. Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Oh, great leap! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Bale really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And that could set him on his way.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Now that's well seen too. Now it's Neymar. He slid in, and that has raised the temperature on the touchline. Rijkaard, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. He's had it taken off him. Beckenbauer gets over and intercepts. Yamal. And we've reached half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. How would you review the first half?
Well, I wouldn't say it was the most potent performance, Peter, but defensively, very composed. The scoreline might still be 0-0, but I'm expecting things to open up a bit more in the second half.
So, no breakthrough from either side. Nil shoots! In he goes again! Just not quite happening for him just now.
Manchester United really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Now it's Mbappe. He's a sharp little ball. He's having a shot! He's got a goal! Barely into the second half, and already it is heating up.
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully.
Now it's Shevchenko. Yamal carries the ball down the right. And that's gone loose. Oh, well played, well played. Kukcu is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. And here's Shevchenko. And this is Messi. That'll be a corner. Corner number 2 then. Madrid still trailing by 1 and looking here to take it up a notch after the break. And he's running through. Mbappe. And that pass just didn't quite work.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Bale providing an outlet on that flank.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Back when it goes. And this is Bale. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Well, that pass surprised everyone and not in a good way. Shevchenko is wide and looking to get onto this. Modric. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Now, what about a counter-attack? Modric. Now it's Shevchenko. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, considering they're only 1 down, they're closer.
Mbappe! Rijkaard. And Hakimi. And it's Messi. Now it's Bale. Defending was strong and firm. Yamal. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped. They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Now it's Messi. Serginho. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
El dorsal 27. El dorsal 8. Bale. El dorsal 23. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 22. El dorsal 17. El dorsal 4.
So we have movement on both benches. Played back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Raul.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Raul. Madrid could be just about done here.
Well, I like to see, Peter, that they haven't given up yet, so the spirit burns on.
Good ball, good take. And a chance!
Mbappe did ever so well to produce something then. For him, it's a case of when there's a will, there's a way.
shot at goal! Oh, split-second reaction.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Ronaldinho with the short one. Can he finish?
Manchester United can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
And that has been cleared. It's not an especially good pass, that. Raul. And the number on the board is 3. Messi. And they've got rid.
This is the time you need that pace.
Hazard. Good running, strong and purposeful. And that's that. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable sometimes. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So we're up and running. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, it would have to be the highly rated Dean Howson. The perfect blend of total football and tiki-taka. I like the front-footed approach he takes to defending. He's very effective, pushing people back by almost joining in central midfield himself. And, you know, he has a real air of authority about him now as he matures through the game.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Lovely, now then. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. And he's intervened well there. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Now it's Roberto Baggio. And he's managed to get free. And the shot shapes the shoot! And it's a goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Madrid finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Cafu. Conte. Looking to play him in. Now it's Roberto Baggio. Searching pass he's played there. Oh, played through for the wide man. It's run loose here. Well, the counter-attack will come to nothing because that is an errant touch.
Yeah, it all looked so promising until unexpected sloppiness intervened.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Shevchenko. Rice. The ball has bounced loose now. Good take, and is he in? Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Shot, surely! They want to be quick to recover this. Gullit with a beautifully timed run.
That was a great ball that looked right on the money. Trying to get behind the defence is something that can work well here.
Now it's Bale. Mbappe. Ball swung in. Yeah, he's offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball. Serginho is one whose deliveries we all know about.
Anderlecht always have been a side that are known for pressing, a style that's very high tariff, Peter.
But it can pay off big time, can't it?
Yeah, just about every top side are doing this now.
Now it's Shevchenko. Saliba kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
15 minutes till half-time.
Bale really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Well taken goal. They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. Killer pass, perfectly delivered.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Now it's Hullet. Looking for options for movement. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Serginho makes the interception. Hakimi. Good running, strong and purposeful. And the through ball. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Conte.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Mbappe. That's been slipped through. Rijkaard. Serginho. Hakimi cuts out the pass. Rice. Now it's Shevchenko. Looking for the run. And it's been hooked away. It's gone out for a throw-in. Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets. The final seconds now. Hernandez. And here's Bale. Well, that looks a decent ball. That's it, 45 minutes up. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. Reflections on the first half?
Well, I don't think either side will have too much to complain about or worry about, Peter. 1-1 is a fair reflection of the game so far, so it'll be fascinating to see how both teams go about trying to establish a little more control in this second half.
Madrid are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. And the shot! And that was struck with genuine force. Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Cleared without hesitation. Anderlecht have the chance to go the other way. Oh, that's a key interception. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Oh, easy pickings there. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, super fine. Big chance! Oh, it's come off the upright. Now it's Bale. And now the breakaway. Chips it through. Rijkaard. Great vision. Can he get it through? Thinks about the shot. Rice. Rijkaard. Nice interception, well timed. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Decent chance! Cafu, and that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Tries a shot! Konate tries to clear. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Now it's Mbappe. It's out for a goal kick. Rice. That has ended up in no man's land. Knocks it into space. Konate. And here's Shevchenko. It's a threatening ball. Dani Olmo. Now it's Shevchenko. Hakimi spots it and intercepts. Rice. And it's Rice. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Figo, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. Conte. Mbappe. Now it's Bale. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. It's an inviting looking ball, that. And this is Shevchenko. Hakimi cuts it out. Serginho calmly anticipates. This is a promising build-up. Now it's Hullet. Ambitious ball here.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Oh no, what has happened here?
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 27 será sustituido por el dorsal 22.
And he's being shifted off it. Raul. Quality ball. And it's Bale. And here's Mbappe. And the shot! And that's a real chance missed.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
Será reemplazado por el dorsal 10.
Tries to get it clear. Anderlecht are looking to go forward now. Konate can clear it away. Threads one in, and he was quick to react. Madrid are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. Oh, that's delightful. Figo venturing down the left.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Bullish header! Incredible! Just incredible! A game of margins! A game of thrills! This might just do it! He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Cambio de jugadores.
Anderlecht have opted to make another change here. Anderlecht now on the verge of victory, save for a few potentially hectic final moments.
Well, these last few moments...
Can he finish?
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Back where it came from. Mbappe. Oh, perfectly measured that. He has found the way through. Mbappe. Now, can they get him away? And that is it. A real high-octane conclusion. Well, that turned out to be quite a game. Both sides committed, determined, driven. And whilst you might argue...